Hi, my little nonfiction readers. Today, we will make sure we understand our nonfiction books by rereading. We can do that by asking ourselves, after we read, what have I learned about this topic? We can also ask ourselves, am I smarter about the topic now? If we don't know the answer to these questions, guess what, readers? We can go back and reread. Last week, we learned how we can stop and study each page. That helps us remember the story too. Well, today we're going to make sure we understand our reading by asking ourselves, what have I learned about this topic? And am I smarter about the topic now? So we're going to read this book. And it's a book I already read. So you guys are going to pretend like you read it too. You think you can do that? Okay. So this is a really, really cool book. It's called My Muscles. Now, I read it already, and I'm going to think, what have I learned from this book? Well, I remember that there's a lot of muscles, and they help me grow, and they help me move. But I don't think I sound so much smarter about this topic. Let me go back and reread so I can remember. Okay, I smile, I frown, I look surprised. See, I'm just going back and rereading quickly. What do the looks on my face share? Muscles. My face has 42 muscles, okay? That's right, there's 3 different types of muscles. I forgot that. Skeletal, smooth, cardiac. Oh my goodness, that's a cool picture. I gotta remember that. There's 3 kinds of muscles. That's very important. And then the first kind of muscle, it's a skeletal muscle. And look, this kind of muscle is connected to my bones. Oh, I have to remember that. My body has more than 600 skeletal muscles in all. Wow. Skeletal muscles help me to grip, swing, or jump. See, readers, we have to go back to reread to make sure we understand. Okay. My bones and muscles work together with my brain to help me move. My brain sends a message to my muscles to write, bike, or type. Wow, that's cool. My muscles then pull on my bones to move different parts of my body. My muscles sometimes pull on my skin, like in my face, instead of my bones. Remember, I have to ask myself, what have I learned about this topic? Or, am I smarter about this topic now? Now, I didn't remember a lot, so I'm going back and I'm rereading. And as I reread, I'm thinking out loud and making sure I understand what I'm reading. A second kind of muscle is smooth muscle. Smooth muscle helps move things such as food or drinks through my body. This kind of muscle does its job without me thinking about it. A third kind of muscle is cardiac muscle. Cardiac muscle helps my heart pump blood. My cardiac muscle works all the time and does not rest. How do I know when my muscles are working? I can feel my heart beat to know my cardiac muscle is working. Okay, I think I remember a lot of it now. Let me go back. Let me make sure that I can remember the whole story. So I remember that I learned all about muscles, right? So I'm thinking, what have I learned about this topic, and am I smarter? I learned all about muscles, and our body has 3 main muscles and how they help our bodies move in different ways. Now, that's the main idea. Ready? Now I'm going to give you some key details that go with the main idea. I'm going to say some facts that I learned. Ready? Okay. Here are some examples or facts of muscles that I learned. Skeletal muscles. These are muscles that are connected to our bones. They help us jump and swing. I also learned about smooth muscles. They help food and drinks move through our bodies. And I also learned about cardiac muscles, that they help our heart pump blood. So readers, remember you can always go back to your story, your nonfiction book, to make sure that you learned about the topic. So today and every day, nonfiction readers can make sure we understand our nonfiction books by rereading. And we do that by asking ourselves, what have I learned about this topic? And am I smarter about this topic? Are you ready to go read? Off you go!